Welcome to the East Bay Municipal Utility District. Our organization serves over 1.4 million customers in 35 cities and communities. Our 2,000 employees here at EBMUD support you and support the community that we serve. It's more difficult to get into EBMUD than it is to get into some of the most prestigious universities in the country. And so when you get here, we want to provide you training opportunities, career opportunities, tuition reimbursement, really things that support not just the employee, but their families. If you look at the history of EBMUD, it's about how the communities came together to ensure that they provide a reliable water source, that they maintain water quality, and they kept water affordable.
One of the things I think makes EBMUD a great place to work is, number one, that we're committed to the mission that we have, but we're also committed to the people who do the mission. And part of that shows in having great benefits, having great leave opportunities. It comes from thinking about the fact that we do have a very diverse community that works here, and that we do our best to try to support that diversity as we grow. We're showing it in how we're being inclusive. We're showing it how we show up in the community that we serve, and that we're showing it when we think about how we even spend dollars. So those things make this a great place to work.
We serve our employees in a number of ways. Employees come to the Human Resources Department for questions relating to how they might qualify and test for various types of positions. Our recruitment team is very versed in providing insight and in-depth information about different areas of career mobility, as well as just understanding how to apply for specific positions and how to test for certain positions. Employees also come to the Human Resources Department for questions about retirement, understanding their pension, understanding reciprocity, understanding various areas of benefits and the various benefits that we offer. These are some of the areas in which we serve our employees, as well as from time to time, employees may experience certain challenges in their life or say at work. Our Employee Relations Department is always available to answer any questions and refer them to the appropriate resources. As part of our recruitment goals, it's also really important that we are looking at recruiting a highly diverse and qualified talent into the organization, talent that meets the needs of a constantly changing landscape.
The district's in one of the most diverse areas in the country, and as that being the case, we want to also make sure that we are trying to recruit to match the diversity of our communities. We don't necessarily work by quotas, but we always try to focus on how can we make sure that all people that are part of the community have access to both the jobs that are available, they have opportunities to apply for those jobs.
We put a lot of emphasis on employee engagement. What's really important to us in the Human Resources Department is, as well as the district, is that we ensure that everything we do is centered around building a culture of feedback and how we respond to the feedback.
The Employee Services Department in Human Resources really takes our employees from their first day in the office all the way to their last day in the office. We handle all of their career changes and life changes while they're here at the district. So career changes, we onboard them, they might get a promotion, they might change jobs, all of those things we handle. But life events are a very important piece as well. These are the things happening with our employees at home. So maybe they're getting married, buying a new home, or just moving their houses, having babies, adopting babies, possibly getting a divorce. All of those things change their benefits and possibly their retirement, and we're here to really help make sure all that is managed smoothly for them. We have our retirement pension, but we also have 3 deferred comp plans, and we have an EAP. We have such a broad array of benefits that we are busy all the time helping make sure our employees are taking advantage of that value.
Employee Relations is a division of the Human Resources Department, and we function as the point of contact with the various unions that represent over 90% of our staff here at the district. We negotiate with unions regarding changes in terms of employment for the various employees. So an employee that is represented by a union, if they had a question or an issue, they should speak to their union steward, who would in turn reach out to Employee Relations.
Employee and organizational development has 2 areas of focus. On the employee side, we focus on providing resources for professional growth and to support your continuing education. And on the organization side, to nurture team building and improving the district's culture. Resources that we provide include internal and external trainings, career coaching, tuition reimbursement guidance, and the Paul to College cohort program. Other programs that we support include the Employee Engagement Program, Values Advocates Initiatives, Employee Recognition Program, Toastmasters, and other opportunities to help get employees engaged.
The Diversity and Inclusion Office oversees and provides funding and support to all of the district-sponsored affinity groups. While it's supported by the DIO, it's all pushed forward by passionate employees who care about creating safe spaces at the district and also helping other employees learn. One of the main responsibilities of the Diversity and Inclusion Office is Equal Employment Opportunity, or EEO, and that can be broken down into kind of like two smaller facets. One would be serving as like the internal complaint department for individuals who might have EEO concerns. Another area of our work is our workforce development and outreach programs. And so this involves aligning with our long-term workforce development strategy to reach out to communities who maybe haven't previously had as much outreach to them before, making sure that we identify and reach out to diverse qualified talent. So that can look like we do things like career fairs or presentations with student groups, boot camps, where we provide hands-on training and resources for individuals who are interested in applying to positions at the district. And all in all, just like trying to develop the talent pool that we have in the community. The affinity groups, they are often best known for putting events on at the district, whether it's the Black Employee Network vendor fair every February, or it is a luau from the Asian Pacific Employee Association, or a variety of other things like that. And these events can be very powerful opportunities for individuals to learn and connect with one another. Affinity groups also provide mentorship, they provide networking opportunities, and they help push forward district initiatives as well.
In addition to all of our affinity groups, we also have a wide range of employee-driven groups, which are about personal development, about sustainability, about other really important factors and important issues that people can be involved in. So no matter whether you're a newly hired person at wastewater or a newly hired person upcountry or someone who's working the AB or working in a yard, there's always something that you can connect to.
The Values Advocates Program was created to really address the need for employees to feel engaged, connected, and listened to.
We talk about stewardship, which is knowing how to preserve our resources. Respecting one another is very important. Having the integrity to know that you're doing the right things. And lastly, teamwork. We're one big team, even though we're just separated into different divisions.
All can be incorporated into your everyday life and should be incorporated into all of your interactions with other employees.
Some of the biggest accomplishments of the Values Advocates are the culture of appreciation, to encourage people to recognize one another for a job well done, going the extra mile, for innovative work that they've done, and for just dedication to helping one another.
Our staff take employees into retirement right from their first day. We make sure that they get enrolled in our retirement savings plans, which we have 3. This can be used to create savings to supplement your pension, our great pension that we have available, or possibly save money for a down payment on a house or have it available for other emergencies that come up. We offer counseling services, training classes, and as you get closer to your actual retirement date, we have some really great trainings you can take to make sure that you make smart decisions as you move up to that retirement date.
All of those things support the most critical thing that we do, and that is provide water and wastewater services to the community. This is the most needed asset that there is in the world, and so we're all a part of making sure that that service goes to the citizens of the East Bay. So we are in quite great positions to be able to contribute to that and to make sure that the mission of the district continues to go forward.
EBMUD is really a mission-driven organization.
I'm an associate civil engineer. I build our water treatment plants.
I work with our environmental people, and when they put the call out and said, we need volunteers, it was an easy choice.
We look for people who care about the environment. We look for people who care about public health. We really look for people who care about the community. This has been the best decision of my life to come to East Bay MUD. Every day I come to work, I know I'm helping the community. I know I'm protecting the environment. I know I'm protecting the San Francisco Bay. That's what gets me up in the morning to come to work, and that's what gets our 2,000 employees coming to work every day to feel excited about the work that they do.